What's up, crypto giants, blockchain? How y'all doing today? It's Mitch, crypto music, coming at you from the wider crypto market. It's gonna go over low cap gym that is just tearing it up. These guys keep building. This is going to be massive. When I say low cap, I mean low cap. Look at this, 1,830,000. You don't get much lower than that, especially for what these guys are trying to do. Have you ever heard of an exchange traded fund, ETF? Basically what that is a basket of whatever. It could be a basket of tech stocks. It could be a basket of commodities. It could be a basket of currencies. It doesn't matter. It could be a basket of anything. It's on an exchange. You have a fund, meaning you have a certain allocation into each one of those, right? Say you got like, 10% allocations into 10 different things. I think you kind of get the idea. As one goes up or as one goes down, you hold positions in those. If the fund balances or has a balancing mechanism, it means as one goes up, it balances into the other one. If it doesn't, it's just holding all those funds and maybe one pulls it way up while others might pull it down. But basically, you're diversified across a basket, a portfolio of whatever it is, right? And in this case, it could be cryptos, it could be anything. And if you're part of the governance, you could get in and vote for whatever it might be. You could end up with a fund full of mining contracts. You could end up with a fund full of anything that you could think of, right? If you did it, you could do a fund with like Ohm, Time, and all of the, Euro, and what's the other one? They haven't done that yet, but all of like the DeFi 2.0 earning yield at the same time. You could make a basket, which they are doing, of LP tokens that are earning, so that you have an entire basket and you're basically flashing in with one single asset. It's really interesting. This technology is pretty amazing. I don't know anyone else who's doing anything quite like this. This is extreme sleeper. There is 1 million of these coins ever. There is only 368,000 of these circulating right now. This is pretty nutty, and I think there is major spring-loaded gains built in here. But even if you just got into the funds and utilized the protocol for what it is, this technology is freaking amazing. I'm pretty impressed. Let's stop by there really quick and just get a quick overview, and then we'll drop into the new announcements. But what is making me make this video today is that they are launching on Fantom. They've been BSC specific and just on the Binance chain, and now they are moving into other chains because they're not just going to be focused on one chain. And that first other chain that they're doing besides BSC is my damn favorite, Fantom. So that's what we're here for, talking now. Gray's in with us, the Great Plains of the Bison Code. Pretty cool. Bison shares team, DeFi Vlad, all things NFT, Dev, Crypto O King. They got themselves a little team, and if you listen to this video or this recording here with BSC News, it's very good. It's a little bit old, but it's breathes a lot of confidence and kind of gives future plans, the professionality of the team, all that good stuff. Security audits by HODL Yield audit, Gordian audit, and a Solidity audit. Pretty damn awesome. You need audits because not only are they needed the funds audit to make sure that the funds are, but they need the code audited to make sure there's no rug pulls. They also need audits basically, showing that those funds are what they are and that the that those assets are in there, all that good stuff, so lots of audits. Bishares code is open source. They are extremely active over there and all that good stuff. Let's stop by the Twitter account really quick. Decentralized exchange traded funds, dETF. So decentralized for safe crypto diversifications. Projects interested to join our funds, check on this. And what's really good is like I follow this thing pretty closely, and every few days they're putting up a Medium article detailing in deep detail the research that they've gone over on some new project that they're going to include in the fund or thinking about including in the fund, or that you have to vote on, this type of thing. We are searching for a talented social media marketing manager. If you are one of those, they are looking to hire, so there's all that stuff. Gen X Analytics compiled here is a list of popular asset management index projects ranked by their total value locked. Bishares is near, third from the bottom, and we really have some of the coolest tech there because being able to flash into an entire fund with one asset, pretty damn amazing for sure. We are working diligently to release the Bishares YBF's stable fund. So the YBFs, that's the yield bearing funds. So that means, well, like, see this thing, it's out farming, right? But you're farming in multiple pools, and you could do that with one single asset going in. It's pretty damn nice. And here's where Fantom Space talks about it and all that good stuff. Okay, moving on. Head back over here to Bishares, and we'll look at the announcement really quick. Buckle up as Bishares enters Fantom with a major DEX partnership. As of the last article, Bishares made the bold move to go multi-chain and choose Fantom as the first chain expansion besides BSC. As part of an aggressive growth strategy to service as many token communities and chains as possible, today we are confident to announce the Bishares community. We have achieved a partnership with major Fantom DEX that will be announced in the next week as the expansion plans roll out on Fantom's first dETF offering. That exchange is Spirit. This brave move comes at a time when the Fantom community is just getting started with a great growth trajectory. I agree. The founders see this expansion have major impact on the expansion of dETFs and the Bishares ecosystems. We will be the first project to offer such a robust product on Fantom. Audits. DeFi Yield has returned the preliminary audit with minor issues to fix. Once updated, they will release the full audit. Solidity is still processing. So farms. Some farms will be expiring today. So they have their farms. You got to kind of keep up right now because, the farm is only lasting 30 days. So after 30 days, you need to like move your funds because this thing is all just getting going, right? The momentum is just getting going. And we'll take a look at the funds they have available in just one second. YBFs, yield bearing funds. This is what makes this so damn cool, right? The whole Lego stacking where you're like stacking income on top of income, yield on top of yield. You get some yield here, you put over here, you get more yield on top of that. You take those profits, move over here, you get yield. Well, here is another form of DeFi that we love. Stacking yield on top of yield. Check this out. One of the most innovative and complex features we are working on are the yield-bearing funds, kind of like what I just went over, which we will use a vault compounding model. Multiple LP tokens will be zapped from BNB and transferred to multiple farms with a synthetic fund token generated that will represent the stake in the vaults. So when you put in, it generates a token representing that, your value. A synthetic fund token generated will represent the stake in the vaults, charged on the yield at the point of harvest, and converted into Bison to generate additional buy pressure. The result will be the fund that creates multiple LP tokens for different farms on different platforms, providing convenience, diversification, and yield. The burn mechanism will reproduce the process in reverse, so you'll be able to zap out of it one click of the button into your original asset. It's freaking crazy. So users will receive a greater amount of BNB. Yield-bearing funds will have different levels of risk and reward, allowing users to use predetermined farming strategies in just a couple clicks. Roadmap. Please check the updated roadmap. You may notice that the dates ahead, they've changed a little bit because, people have to update. And here's like one of the things I was telling you. This is just one thing. Landshare makes the Bishares FOMO fund. And when you click on this, they give you a basic, and this one isn't quite as detailed as some of them, but they give you a basic overview, everything they're looking at. They talk about the project, what it is. Bimix Fund launches updates. This fund holds BTC, ADA, SushiSwap, Doge, DOT, Matic, ETH, LTC, Link, Tron, XRP, Uni, and Bison. Weighting is 7% for the Bison. Now, what's cool about all these funds having the Bison token in there is that it creates, it locks up the token. That's what we want. Every single fund they come out with has Bison in it. So the Bison token is going to be extremely hard to get a hold of before too long, especially, say months and months from now, when this thing is really blowing up. They got all their tech involved. People on Fantom are going crazy. They're on multiple chains. There's still only 1 million tokens, and they're all locked up. And in order to get into the funds, it's buying more off of the market, because when you zap into a protocol, it's buying Bison, right? More Bison off the market. Pretty damn cool. Best place to buy Bison is right here on Bog Finance. So, connect my wallet. I believe I'm set up for it. Yeah. So I just harvested from one of the pools a couple dollars. Bison's at $4.97 right now. Pretty cool. Wonder how much just regular BUSD I have. 12. Let's max that out on Bison. Gives me 2.5 Bison. Yep, I'll take it. Swap. Wait for that to approve. Bam. Grab me up some Bison. And to me, this token's extremely undervalued. Like, you know, this should be over $100 before long, I would think. You know, if this really takes off and if these guys can pull off what they say they're going to pull off, I mean, you know, it certainly looks like they got it going on. So let's stop by the funds here. So here's the different funds, right? So if you come to the normal page and click this funds button, it drops you over here into the funds. And then here, and we could just click this button here and see your two options. So you have these different funds available, and then there's a couple funds on Fantom too, and we'll click over those and click over there and look at those in just one sec. But on the Bishares FOMO fund, you got all these different assets, and there's, you know, if you click on each one, it goes to a dashboard for that exact dETF, right? So let's go to this one, the Buy FOMO dashboard. And when you're clicking on here, this is where this stuff gets pretty damn amazing. So when you click in here, you'll see it's got each of the different, you know, assets in the fund here. You got Wana, Hero, Mate, and this is the FOMO fund, meaning, you know, fear of missing out. So obviously this is, you know, your more cutting edge, but it's pretty interesting. So you come here and you can put in, you know, with one asset or with more than one assets. See, mint or burn. When you mint, that's coming in. When you burn, that's going out, withdrawing, right? So you have a couple choices here. Single asset, where you put in one single asset and purchase the tokens. And then you have this one, multi-asset. Approve all assets. And you can, you know, use some of the assets that you may already have. Come on, man. That's pretty impressive. That's pretty amazing. So think about how much this smart contract is doing. You put in one thing, Fantom, in this case, BNB, and that thing purchases these tokens for you. That's pretty nuts. Now, I've not done it yet. Well, let's go ahead and try it. The Buy FOMO fund. Let's see if that's the one I want to go into. We'll come over to farms and pick one out. Let's see. Grab a refresh there. Okay, so here's the funds currently available, and these are changing. Currently, you have the Bison pool. It's only cranking out currently at 23.91%. That's just fine. It's just a place to basically stake your Bison, and until this thing really picks up, this pool, you know, could get a lot bigger. And the reason is stake your Bison to earn more Bison rewards and be eligible for the weekly platform distribution. So they distribute profits weekly to this pool, and in order to get involved in that, you have to stake your Bison here. I currently have 57 Bison staked. Let's go ahead and stake that Bison we just got. So and there we go. That time it took it. And that should take me up to like 59 Bison, maybe possibly 60. Almost 60. 59.8 Bison now staking in the pool. Okay, I'm also in the Bison BNB pool, which is currently only earning 71.12%. It was a lot higher than that, but, you know, obviously people went in. I have 1,332 there. It is pumping out in BUSD, and that is what I harvested to grab that dollars that I just put into there. So the Buy FOMO fund is currently paying out 372. It's the most risky, so let's get into that. You know, we're the non-risk averse types, so we'll get into this little fund. And let's see, on the farm, you have to stake Buy FOMO and BNB. Okay, so let's get us some Buy FOMO. won't do that too much. It's my first time trying it. I always try with little amounts to begin with, since I've never done it before. So we're going to approve this contract for the BiFOMO BNB Arbex pool. Allow, confirm. Okay. Now we need to purchase some of this fund, right? For this BiFOMO fund. So go back over to the funds. Right here. And we're going to zap in BNB. How much BNB should we zap in? Let's just put in like 0.5. Tokens to mint. It's an interesting way to go about it. I'd like to just put in the amount of BNB. But it won't let me do that. Okay, let's go up here. Let's go with 100. How many is that? That's 0.8. Let's do 50 then. And we'll try that. 50 of these tokens is 0.4 BNB. Let's try it. Here we go. And drum roll, please. We are now minting the BiFOMO fund. So it is going to go in and purchase all of these coins for us, including Bison. Looks like there was a pretty good fee too, right? 0.01, because we put 0.401 to purchase and it charged us 0.41. Pretty neat. Transaction successful. Wow, it's amazing. So it just went out there. It bought all of these coins. It's going to give me some sort of coin that I can then stake into the pool. Or I imagine I have to add liquidity, right? Let's find out. I've never done this before. You're with me for the first time. So, yep, we're going to have to add liquidity. No surprises there. Let's come over to buy funds. Okay, we're good here. So we'll go Arbex. That's where you add the liquidity. That's their personal exchange. Okay, so we're going to come in here and we're going to select a currency. BiFOMO fund. Looks like it's still thinking about it, whether it's got our funds or not. One sec. Okay, let's add liquidity. Get over on the BiFOMO fund. And this one should be BNB. Max. It's usually good to do this once before you make a video so you don't look like an idiot. That's never been something that concerned me. Add liquidity to receive LP tokens. That's exactly what I want to do. So by adding liquidity, you'll earn 0.17% of all trades on this pair proportional to your share of the pool. Fees are added to the pool, occur in real time, and can be claimed by withdrawing your liquidity. Okay, that sounds fine. Okay, now it sees my fund. So I maxed out the BiFOMO. That's 50. Transactions approved. Approved BiFOMO fund. It finally took that. So we're good with that. And let's supply this. So 50 of these BiFOMOs and 0.39 BNB. Let's do it. Supply. You will receive 4.46 of these LP tokens. Let's do it. I want to try that out. Confirm. Waiting for confirmation. Supplying 50 BiFOMO and 0.39992 BNB. We're going to confirm that. Beautiful. Transaction submitted. View it on scan. We're not going to do that. We're going to pass that up. And we're going to head back over and now try to add that to the farm, right? Like I said, it's a pretty amazing piece of tech. Okay, so the BiFOMO BNB fund, we've already approved it, and now we should be able to stake into the BiFOMO BNB RB fund with our 4.46. Now max that out. We're going to confirm it. We'll wait for a second. So that's basically it, guys. You basically load up. We're going to look at the Fantom funds in just 1 second. It's confirming, it's thinking about it. Maxed it out, pending confirmation. Just give that 1 sec to think. Okay, I'm in. So I got now $439 into the Buy FOMO BNB fund, as those different, assets within the fund fluctuate and go up and go down. The price of it will go up and go down. I imagine a lot of those are going to blow up, and I'm just glad, glad to be in, glad to be getting it. And then I have this 366 APR that I'm going to be earning in Bison, and I'm going to take my Bison and pull it up with BNB, stick it in the Bison pool, or I will add it to just the straight Bison pool and compound that way. But right now for me, I'm trying to grab as much Bison as I can. So that's what I've done here is I've added 439 to a pool that will pay me out in Bison that I can again stake here. Pretty dang awesome. Now, let's switch over to Fantom. Since I'm a Fantom head, not a BSC head. I do like BSC, but not like Fantom. We're gonna head over to Fantom. I want to give a shout out to I forgot your name. The person who helped me with my Fantom wallet. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. It's all working much better, and probably do a little video about it. Anyway, so we're let's connect wallets. Oh wait, if we go over to the funds, you see how cool this is. It's right here. So because I switched. So I was on BSC here, right? Here, let's let them do it. We'll go back over just so you can see. Cancel. Yes, switch networks. That'll switch us back to BNB. See, so that pulls up the BNB. Web3 is so damn cool, right? So just by having your wallet on BSC, when you come here, it shows you all the BSC funds that you can zap into. Pretty nutty. And some of these funds are great. The Ape Swap fund, that's like everything on Ape Swap, all that good stuff. So then you can have this thing switch your wallet, or you could just switch it yourself. And right now, like I said, they only have Fantom and BSC. So boom, we go to Fantom, and that switches us over, and you see the two Fantom funds. Freaking killer, right? And over here, Bison is 483, but you have to zap your Bison over. And if you click that, it switches back for you. But we're going to stay here on Fantom and just look at these really quick. So we got the Bishares Degan Fund. This is killer cool. You instantly, just by zapping in Fantom, you will get MIM, which is a stable coin, Spirit, which is the the native coin of Spirit Swap, which is who they have the integration with, which is probably why you don't see Boo over here. You have Tomb, which is a stable coin pegged to Fantom, and it usually is a little bit higher than Fantom. You have Minsaw, I'm not terribly familiar with. Bison, of course. Disc Tools, which is awesome. Liquid Driver, Time Chain, there's Pretty Ice, and Taro. So all of some of the biggest and baddest protocols. It'd be cool if they put T-shares in here as well. And you can just zap in with Fantom. I will certainly be doing this, but not until there are farms, right? Right now, there's no farms on the Fantom side. There is only farms on the BSC side. So right now, you can get into the funds, but we don't have farms on the BSC side yet, but that won't be long in coming. But the way these coins work, and it's pretty cool that you can zap in. Let's look at the other one. So that was the Buy Degan protocol. Here is the Buy Spirit protocol, where you will be in BNB, but this BNB probably lives over on the Fantom blockchain. Link, that's killer. MIM, AnySwap, which is the biggest swap for pretty much to bridge coins, multi-chain, has their coin. Yearn Finance, of course, Bison tokens, Sushi, Curve, BNB, and Spirit. Pretty interesting, right? I think it's pretty interesting. So very interesting. And I imagine the reason that they don't have Fantom in any of these funds is because when they finally do have farms over here, you'll probably be pairing them up with Fantom, right? Like on the other side, you don't have BNB in the different funds because you generally pair up with BNB. So there's all that good stuff. Pretty interesting. It's really cool that this has come over to Fantom. It's really cool that this exists. I'm super bullish on the coin. I'm bullish on this project. I'm super bullish on this technology, and I think it's pretty damn cool. Now, this is financial advice, you know. It's just what I like, you know. If you don't like it, I don't care. I do, but you know. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, like, subscribe, all that jazz. Crypto Music going to catch you guys on the flip. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're excited about all this stuff as I am, and I hope you got mad profits falling in your lap like I do. Catch me up on Telegram. Say hi down below in the comments. All that good stuff, and I will catch you on the next one. I am out.